by Queen Elizabeth I. Queen Elizabeth's opinion concerning transubstantiation. During the reign of Queen Mary, the Lady Elizabeth being a prisoner at Woodstock, a popish priest came to visit her and after some discourse pressed hard upon her to declare her opinion of the real presence of Christ in the sacrament, to whom she truly and warily answered in these following verses. "'Twas God the Word that spake it, he took the bread and brake it, and what that Word did make it, that I believe and take it." The sense of which is more fully explained in the following poem. A meditation how to discern the Lord's body in the Blessed Sacrament. And if men's fingers cannot make the wheat, which makes the sacramental bread we eat, what art of transubstantiation can make God of wafer, who of dust made man? When we are, by the Apostle, truly told, the Godhead is not like silver or gold, or anything corruption's power can waste, for he to all eternity must last, and if the art of man can make his maker, the smith may do as well as does the baker. Bread was the substance which our Saviour gave, and bread it was the apostles did receive. His real body was but in the sign, he gave his flesh and blood in bread and wine. For if his body he did then divide, he must have eat himself before he died. His human body, which for us was given, is given to us of bread which came from heaven, the which if we unworthily receive, we eat our judgments and ourselves deceive. In not discerning what his body is, our souls are robbed of everlasting bliss. We must believe the words of him who said, "This is my body," when he gave the bread, and sure that blood which curdled in each vein did in his sacred body still remain till he was crucified and slain. However, there's great influence therein, which expiates and cleanseth us from sin. We are made one with him in holy union, when we in faith receive the blessed communion, in commemoration of his bitter passion, who shed his blood to purchase our salvation. We on his merits must depend alone. Sufficient 'tis that merit, we have none. Nor can there any other name be given to save us but by him who sits in heaven. His body here on earth need not appear, when angels to the women say he is not here. He is not in the press or cupboard, as some say, for then the mice might carry him away. The primitive Christians never were so blind to think he could be blown away with wind, or that some thieves or robbers might devour him who created heaven by his power. We are not saved by sense but by our faith, and ought to credit what our Master saith. He called himself a vine, and yet we see he was a perfect man, and not a tree. He called himself a door. 'Tis understood we enter heaven through him, and not through wood. He called himself a way, the which doth lead our steps to heaven, yet none doth on him tread. His blessed words were often mystical, and are not rightly understood by all, save such on whom he doth that gift bestow, who on the ignorant the truth may show. His blessed body heaven must contain, where he, a king, eternally doth reign, until the restitution of all. Then we, with him and angels, ever shall sing alleluias in their hierarchy, for where he is, there must his servants be.